Hey everybody, and today I'm going to be focusing on something else. So for this, I done the horrors separately. My camera broke down, so I couldn't show the whole painting process. But I'm going to show you how you can finish these guys up to parade ready standard. So for this, we're going to start off with the pink horror. So for right now, we're going to start dry brushing the skin. So for this, basically, we're going to take a little bit of we're going to take a layer paint. We're going to use pink horror naturally. So let's get some paint. Just wipe off the paint a little bit. Okay, so, and I have painted these miniatures in past videos, but I haven't really, I'm just showing you how you can finish that. So, for this, what we're going to do is this. So, right here, make sure my paint is subtle. There we go. Just dry brush all over the miniature using pink horror. And as you can see, it highlights the skin, catching on the edges, giving a nice little contrast effect. And if you leave a little bit of purple, do not worry, it's completely fine. All right, there we go. That's our pink horror tzeentch demon done. Let me pull it around just for a little sound effect. There we go. I'm just mostly how to paint the flesh. So now we're going to move on to the blue horror. So for the blue horror, it's very, very simple. For this, we're going to use a dry brush of Techless Blue. So let me just make sure I dry off my brush real quick and wash it. Because if you don't wash your brushes, it is not going to be fun. All right, we're going to take some Techless Blue. And for those of you that watch my gaming series on Plants vs. Zombies, I will post a video later today. But if I don't, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to do a miniature painting video for today. That's all. Oh, make sure I wipe off most of the brush for the paint for my dry brushing. Because if you don't wipe off most of the paint, it will not look good for a dry brush effect. So, okay, there we go. So now, make sure our brush is not leaving any streaks. Perfect. So, we're going to dry brush the whole entire miniature with Techless Blue. See, it's catching the edges and it's highlighting the actual miniature. And don't worry, you can be kind of vigorous with this because it's mostly the skin. You're not looking for edges or anything like that. You're just looking to highlight the miniature. Okay, there we go. That's the blue horror highlighted. Let me pull up the panorama. All right, there we go. Now, for the final highlight, we're going to go with the brimstone horrors. So you may notice I did yellow and orange because they're on fire. And I did that off camera, but my camera screwed up again. Sorry about that. All right, for this, I've already used Iandon yellow and Griffhound orange for the top parts. Now we're going to make it even more look like on fire. For this, we're going to take Blood Angels red, which is another contrast paint. So let's get started. All right, we're going to take our Blood Angels red. This does have one little rubber thing on it, so I do have to be careful about this. So let's get started, get some paint. Since it's only a small miniature, we'll need a little bit. Tend it down with a little bit of water so we can blend. All right, there we go. That's our brimstone horrors almost done. We just need to add one more red. So, we got the Blood Angels red. So, let me make sure I pull up my last contrast paint. Let me make sure I can find it. Oh, here it is. We're going to take another red contrast paint. Flesh Terrors red. So, let's get started, shall we? So, we're going to take Flesh Terrors red. So, for this, we're going to get started. So, take a little bit of Flesh Terrors red, put it on our palette. This is technically a table that I use, so I just use it on my palette because it's no longer useless. Alright, so, we're going to thin down it a little bit. So, watch this. Takes a bit more Flesh Terrors red. There we go. All right, there we go. That's our brimstone horrors done. All right, so I really hope you enjoyed today's painting tutorial. I promise to upload a gaming tutorial later. I just wanted to do a miniature painting video because I haven't done it for a while. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye-bye.